Hi, how you doing? My name is Jack Shoup, and I'm the spokesman for Jack Sprout Incorporated, jacksprout.com, where good ideas grow. And this is my friend. He's our mascot, Jack Sprout. So anytime you see this picture of Jack Sprout, you know that there's some good ideas about growing nutritious, healthy food. So today, I'm going to show you how to grow, I know, you can't believe it, look how beautiful this is, your own buckwheat sprouts, buckwheat shoots, whatever you want to call it. This cost me like $1.50 in seed and soil. I get about 2 pounds nutritious salad greens in about 10 days. You're going to love it. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, what you're going to need is 2 trays that you can get from your hardware store, no holes in the bottom. And what you do is you pour in, you'll notice, you can get a picture of that. There's only about ½ inch of soil in there, okay? The soil is only in there to hold the moisture. It's only going to grow 10 days, so you're not getting a lot of nutrition from the soil. So the potting soil you use doesn't need to be the expensive kind. I use Sunshine Super Soil. I get it at Walmart. It's called Sunshine Super Soil. Basically, it's just your basic potting soil, not a lot of fancy inorganic material and perlite, that kind of stuff. Okay, so you just put in maybe an inch, maybe a finger's width, up to your first knuckle, inch of soil in the tray. Okay, we're doing this, whoops, we're doing this, I had to start my own crop anyway. I have 2 crops going at the same time. I start a crop and then about 5 days later I start another crop. So you get your potting soil in there, and it's depending on how moist the potting soil is. When you put it in, that's how much water you put in. All you're doing is trying to make the potting soil moist. So you put it in there, and if you have water running to the corners like this, that's too much water. So you just dampen the soil, spread it out. Just dampen the soil a little bit. The trays are flat. The water will get around where it needs to go. Like I say, don't put in too much. And then the next step is I'm going to use this buckwheat seed. As you can see that, it's buckwheat seed. You get it at the health food store. Organic, raw buckwheat seed. And then all you do is you spread it evenly in the tray. It's like a blanket. Okay? Spread it around even. I'm putting in about a ½ pound of seed. That costs, the seed, I live in Hawaii, Betsy and I live in Hawaii, so everything's expensive over here. But this seed at my health food store costs about $1.55 a pound. So I'm putting in about 75 cents worth of seed. Okay, you just spread it like a blanket. And also, now I'm going to do the same thing with sunflower seeds. It's raw sunflower seeds. Once again, you get it at your health food store, organic, raw sunflower seeds. So you spread it like a blanket. Just throw them in there. Once again, now this is about $2.55 a pound over here, so I'm putting in about $1.25 of seed here. Now, that's all you do. I know it's easy, but I want to make it easy. So there's 2 ways of covering up. You can use a dome, clear dome like I have here, and put it on top. Or you can use another tray. These trays cost me like $3.50 a pound, $3.50 each at the hardware store. Or you just cover them up like that. That's basically all you do. Now you'll take these trays and put them in a shaded area in your porch, anywhere out of the sun. These are meant to grow indoors, not outdoors. So you don't need a garden, you don't need a yard. In your house, in a cool area. And you leave these on for like maybe 3 days. And when you see them start, the shoots come out, the little roots, sprouts, take this off, and then you can put them in the sun. Green them up, and then I take mine back out of the sun until I'm ready to harvest. Now that's easy. Or you may have to water it once or twice in 10 days. Okay? Very, very easy. So, put that out of the way, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to harvest. Time to harvest. You see these sunflowers right here? Isn't that beautiful? I grew those just like that. These are sunflowers. And all you do is you take the tray and you take your scissors, snip them off, pull them out, chop them up, put them in a salad. And Betsy and I are going to have a little salad for lunch. You go around and you put whatever else you put in your salad, lettuce, onions, radishes. We go over and clip our garlic chives. We put that in there. We put some basil in there. We put in some cilantro, parsley, have a salad. So, very inexpensive, lots of vitamins, minerals, enzymes, amino acids. So this is the way to eat. We want you to do this at your home and feed your family on pennies. Now also, you watch TV and you see people starving all around the world. They don't need to be starving. If you have enough water to drink, you have enough water to grow these sprouts in your hut. I don't care about the disease and the drought. So if you know anybody in the United Nations, where, tell them to get these plastic trays and seed over there and quit starving. Anyway, we want you to grow nutritious, healthy food for yourself in your home for pennies. Bon appetit, huh? Thank you.